Now, I don't know if anyone has done a topic on something like this, I guess, where, we talk about if Universe 7 should actually lose to Universe 6. Now, things are getting intense in the tournament, okay? So first we had Goku in round 1 against Batamo, and Goku uses his brain against Batamo to actually throw him out of the ring, because Batamo was apparently nullifying all of Goku's attacks by sending him to another dimension. And, I mean, that's what pretty much Jocko said, because Jocko has keener eyes than anyone else. And in round 2, he beat down Frost, okay? Frost, he got some hits in on Goku, but it was mostly Goku just, punching Frost, kicking him away, and then he said, you seem like a really nice guy, so I'd hate to, continue beating you up, so, just give up. And then Frost does something to Goku, Goku loses his balance, his vision goes blurry, and for the love of God, guys, he's not faking it like... He didn't wink to, wink at Frost and like, yeah, just kick me out, I know you're a good guy, that's not how it works. He made that, he made that wink because he was in pain, it wasn't a wink, it was like, he was showing pain, okay, and then he got kicked out, Frost was like, this is my chance, so he kicks him out, and I personally don't want Universe 7 to win. Because if we win, we just go back to the boring Universe 7 and, it's happily ever after. But if they lose and go to Universe 6, there's a lot more different things in Universe 6 to explore. There's the planet of the Saiyans. There's, Frieza, Frost, there's Frost, there's Champa, there's Vados. It's going to be interesting to see. And I can already tell that even if Universe 7 wins, Champa's going to end up doing something. He's gonna get the Dragon Balls. He's a sore loser, okay? Champa is a sore loser, as you could tell from when Goku threw Batama out of the ring, and when he did the Kamehameha before, Champa brings up, he's like, hey, that's cheating, no projectiles, blah blah. But then the announcer shut him down because, it was Goku's ki that, he utilized his own ki, so therefore it wasn't a weapon or anything from the outside in the battle. But I know many of you guys can agree with me that it would be in a sense it'd be a new adventure, because in this universe you have a lot of good guys, people like Frost, the Saiyans, but then you have a lot of bad guys. From what we've seen so far, Frost has been traveling from planet to planet, just stopping many wars in his assault form, which is his third form. He's just been going around trying to make peace with people, and Frost wants to win, so then he can get Champa on his side. So imagine from Frost's point of view. If he gets the God of Destruction on his side, how much of the wars in the universe do you think are going to subside? A lot of them, because it's either we continue fighting or the God of Destruction is going to come in and blow us up. So yeah, it's going to be like a bad way to make peace, but it's going to be peaceful nonetheless. And I still feel like Frost did something weird to Goku just to, I guess get Champa's support or something like that. But like I said, I really do think that they should, I guess, lose or something along those lines, because I have a weird feeling that we've explored most of Universe 7 in terms of like these bad guys and stuff, because Bojack, obviously he's not canon, but he's been sealed on King Kai's planet, okay, and then he just comes out of nowhere. You can't just have all of these villains just keep coming out of nowhere, coming to Earth. Oh yeah, you're Goku, we're gonna blow you up, just stuff like that. It doesn't make that much sense. Frieza made sense because his army revives him. Frieza goes off to train for 4 months, or was it 6 months? It was one of those two, because there's been 2 different versions. But I'm pretty sure it's 4 months. He trains, he becomes stronger, he comes to Earth. And, his downfall was that he was stronger than Goku, but his downfall was that he didn't, train in that form to get used to that power that he was, utilizing. So his stamina, just wasn't that good, and he lost all that ki. But with Universe 6, there'd be a lot more possibilities, we could go and meet all of these Saiyans, we could go explore. There could be a lot of things happening. Even if we don't switch universes, we can still go in there, so... I do think that they should lose, just because it's going to be like one of those things that are going to throw us off. We're going to think, oh hey, Goku and the gang always win, and then if they lose here, we could get some sort of war between the gods of destruction for the Super Dragon Balls. Like, heat is there, things are just going to be amazing, and I'm really excited to see what's going to happen in the future. Now, I do have a question for you guys. What do you guys want to happen? Do you want Universe 7 to win? If so, leave a hashtag, hashtag Universe 7, or if you want Universe 6 to win, just put a hashtag Universe 6 in the comment section below. And yeah, that's been it for this video. My name is iVoltGaming. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys. Have an epic day.